Hello, my classy and beautiful people. My name is Wayne Bolden, and you know that already. He's the Speed King. And I wanted to do a short video because this is our 5-year anniversary here in the community, as we like to call it. Um, yeah, 5 years, and it went so fast. It really has. And our very first video that we did was COVID style, right? It was in 2020. August 8th was the very first video in 2020 that we did of the Travers. Okay, that's the race that Tiz the Law won, Manny Franco in the yarn, and I think it was Barkley Tag doing the conditioning. And it just seemed like it was something that I wanted to do because we all were home due to COVID. Racing was kind of scarce, and we wanted to have something to do for the most part, and I spoke with my sponsorship group down in Clearwater, Florida, that I was handicapping for personally, and told them I wanted to do it. They like, go for it. And when I created the channel, it was with this premise in mind. I couldn't spell YouTube. I'm not a social media guy like that, right? Like, I'm not on TikTok, whatever the name of the place is. Is it TikTok? Yeah, probably saying it wrong. Or Facebook, or FaceTime, or Face whatever. But I didn't know anything, so I asked a friend of mine, Dave, how do I pay for a YouTube channel? And he's like, well, don't you have a Google account? I said, yes. He said, so you can, get on the YouTube and like that. And so I kind of mauled my way through it, but I have no idea because, I come from the era where we had rotary phones. Not all this here this stuff. But anyway, so we got it going. And the very first video, I wasn't on video. I shot it against the wall in my living room. I had the entries up there, and I kind of talked over the video. So I kind of learned along the way in doing this. But I couldn't have done this without you, my members and classy members. And even if I could have done it without you, I wouldn't have wanted, because it wouldn't have been as much fun. When I started this channel, the idea was to create a space, a safe space for folks that love the game, for the love of the game. Not for clicks and views and money and all that thing. I didn't do it for that because I, currently have a full-time position in corporate America. And so I wanted to build a community where we could have some place to come and discuss the equines in the game that we love, right? Going back to the 70s and the 80s, right? And that was my whole premise of doing this. And as you know, our mantra is to keep it classy. To have a place where we can come discuss our opinion on a horse or horses, disagree without being disagreeable, but keep it 100% classy, where we respect each other's opinion and the right to have one. So that was the whole premise, and I stuck to that. Okay, if you come over here trolling us and doing all that, then you won't be on here long, because we want to keep it classy and keep it respectful. We know people are going to go low, and we're going to keep it high. And beyond my wildest dreams, I never thought that it would manifest into this. We got over 14,000 subscribers, and I'll give you some of the numbers in a minute. And the friendships that I have forged, or we have forged, it's just been beyond my belief. So I wanted to thank each and every one of you who, and you all know who you are, it's just too many to name, to support us, right? Both by watching our videos, by purchasing some of the shirts. I have SpeedKing's shirts. I don't even advertise them, right? That you can purchase. And most recently, in the last year or two, the tip sheets, and all the money that we get, we pour it back into the studio. The studio looks a lot different than it did 4 years ago, right? And it's great to change again. I'm going to take all this stuff down and get the windows to pop in here. But I did want to say thanks for each and every one of you for taking the time to love on me and to love on the channel and to put up with me with some of the things and some of the sayings that I do. And it's truly about having fun, right? Entertainment, a place to go and escape, right? And not serious, right? And we did been there and done that before. But my whole thing is not to take the fun out of racing. Now, 15 years ago, I was a professional and all those things. You know, I took the fun out of it. Well, in my older age, we put the fun back in it, and the channel allows me to do that. And I really do this for my community, for the people that really support me, both in watching the videos and the ads, of course, and the people that most of all, the Kim T's and the Roberts and the Bobbies and the Justins and Jasons and Daryl. I mean, I could just name that support me tip sheet wise, because I wanted to put my picks out, but not to make money, but to be able to just share my opinion and you share yours with me. But I guess the whole point I'm saying is 5 years, and thank you so much. I wanted to go over a few of the numbers. Of course, we started on August 8th, and by December 2020, we had 100 subscribers. By January of 2021, we had 500. By February of 2021, we had 1,000. By March of 2021, we had 2,000, which is like, I didn't know what that meant. And then 4,000 in May of 2021, and we hit 4,000 public hours in June of 2021. Then we got approved to be monetized. So we were on 10 months and we got monetized, where they run ads across your channel. And it was all new to me. So we started to generate revenue like that. And what they call it AdSense, Google AdSense. And then in July of 2021, we had 5,000 subscribers. And then 6,000, 7,000 like that. In January of 2022, we had over 250,000 views. So again, we got monetized in 10 months. We started to generate revenue through the ads on the videos and through the merchandise. Our tip sheets are really big, and we pour all the money back in. We got new computers, the stuff that you see here, all the money, because I still work professionally, right? In corporate America. But again, my whole point of this video, and it's about 8 minutes in, way too long speaking. We have a bunch of fun here. We keep it classy, and no, we didn't. All the sayings that I say, you know what I mean? And I have a bunch of them that I say, like sign me up, raise your hand, roll up your sleeves, let's make a move or two. But all those things, I'm shocked that you're shocked, by the way, right? And as we run over Torpedoetta this weekend coming up. But anyway, again, we want to have fun. And the whole point of this video is 5 years. And I really burn the candles at both ends because of you. Okay, not for clicks, not for views, not for any of that. Because the love that you've shown me through buying me a coffee, through sending a super sticker on the channel, by subscribing to our membership, and monthly $5, $10. It all helps, right? Because we have to pay for our thumbnails, and you know that I have a billion shirts for every occasion. Got my thank you shirt on. That's where the money goes. And our data set. Yes, I do have my own database that I purchased probably 7 to 8 years ago that I paid. That's how I do my handicapping, but I still buy the performances and past performances, and that's what your support does for us. I'm not here to make money like that, but your friendship has been more than I could have ever encounter and thought of. And 5 years later, I just never would have thought of it. I don't want to get mushy on you, but again, I just want to thank all of you who really knows that Scotty Mack, by the way, up in Minnesota, an ambassador, jumped right in to help me from the early days. Dave Hammond, who you know, hear I mention a lot, I beat him up in the fantasy club over there at Godolphin. I smack him around all the time with points. He can't beat me. And his beautiful wife, Tina, Miss Tina Hammond. But all those folks are ambassadors for the channel, and they protect the channel. A lot of you protect me when people try to troll me, and you jump in to protect me. But again, our demographics are usually older folks like myself, and that's fine by me. And 14,000 subscribers, I'm happy about that. And I just want to say thank you for all you do for us here at the community. I'll keep doing it for you, and we'll keep doing it because we don't want to take the fun out of it. We love the game. We love our equines, and it's a safe space for us, and we can disagree without being disagreeable. We're going to keep it 100. We're going to keep it classy. And by the way, I have some classy t-shirts down there that says keep it classy. I never advertise this stuff. I must have 60, 80 t-shirts down there. Why? Well, it's not overly important to me, right? In terms of like revenue, I mean, it's just not. I do this for the love of the game. So anyway, folks, thank you so much. My name is Wayne Bolden. We know your name already. I'm your Speed King, and I can't thank you enough. I really can't. As I hold my Godolphin cup, you know what it is. Thank you. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I don't want to get mushy, but again, I never would have envisioned this. I never thought about this. I didn't even know how to spell YouTube. Okay, I really didn't. And for it to evolve like this, but the friendships that I forge, people send me shirts, they send me cards. I mean, people call me from places. I've talked to the folks over at Godolphin, and people email me like, we seen your video, and like Go Rock and Ride people, they call me. I'm like, well, really? I mean, like, yo, you want me to? I'll be like, wow, really? This is what's going down. No, you didn't say it. I said, yeah. I just threw your horse out. I faded your horse. But anyway, I'm having a bunch of fun. Thanks again. That's really the whole point of this overlong video. But I think it's worth it. It's our 5-year anniversary, and I don't care if the people look or not, but I do know that the people that care, that really care about what it is we do here, our safe space, our safe haven for people that love the game, that we treat each other, and this is very important to me, which is missing in the world and in America, to treat other people with decency and respect, to agree without being disagreeable, right? You like the 4, I like the 5. That's fine. And for the people who like to critique other people's pick but never give their own out, you know. So I don't want that here. Okay, so I get rid of a lot of people quickly. But anyway, thank you. That's really the bottom line. I look forward to the next 5 years. I do this for you. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the Speed King. Of course. No, he didn't just say he's the Speed King. I am. Much respect, much love to each and every one of you.